Hey besties, I have to get ready. I'm going to a doctor's appointment, which I'm going to talk a little bit about that soon. So I have been on a health journey, if some of you have been watching, and I decided, and I have, after a long time of literally contemplating this, I'm talking about like for the past like 3 years, I've contemplated this. I have decided to get weight loss surgery. Now, some of you may be against it, and that's okay. That's totally fine. You believe in what you believe in. And let's just say that it was not an easy subject for me or something that I just decided out of the blue. It was definitely something that I thought about over and over, and then I do have family members who have gotten it done, and I see their results, and I'm like, you know what, like, for a lot of like reasons, for not just for my health, but like health conditions that I have, I need to do the surgery. Like, it would really benefit a lot for me, for my health. I want to be here. I have 3 kids. I want to be here in the long run for them. And yeah, I mean, I've been losing weight on my own already, but obviously, like I said, due to some health reasons, I have decided to do the surgery. And today I'm going to go see my surgeon. I have already lost some weight, and I'm trying to see if I will qualify for the surgery already. I technically qualified. I did the whole process. Also, for skin prep, I did my moisturizer, but then I did this on top. Ugh, I don't know. Y'all have been tired of hearing me, but this product right here, guys, you need to fucking get it. It's the e.l.f. Thirst Burst Drops. I'm telling y'all, it makes such a difference in your makeup. Like I said, it's not an easy decision. It's something that I've thought about for a really long time. I really want to be here for my kids in the future, and I think that surgery is a tool. It's not necessarily like you lose weight and like you did the easy way out. First of all, surgery is not the easy way out. Like, this is a whole lifestyle change. Like, there's a reason why they have the process that they have. Like, they have you see a psychologist, they have you see so many doctors, you have so many appointments basically to be able to even get approved and like qualified for the surgery. You have to lose some weight on your own as well, because they need to see that you're really dedicated to this lifestyle. Because again, it's not like, oh, we just do surgery and you lost weight. No, like, it's a whole lifestyle change. The way you're eating, the way you're like, it just changes. Okay. And if you don't know, do your research. Don't judge before you don't know the info behind it. And I've already been implementing like that lifestyle change into my everyday life, especially because, again, after the surgery, like, that's a lifetime thing for me. So, and it has definitely been hard. Like, even with, like, let's say I didn't do the surgery, like, regardless, like, the main thing you got to change when you're trying to lose weight and be healthy is your eating habits. And that is probably one of the hardest things, like, that you have to do, because your body's so used to like eating all this crap, and then when you do gotta get it used to eating like all the good things, it's definitely hard. And there's still moments, obviously, you crave sweet stuff, and I still like give myself, like, I indulge a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna completely just cut out these things that I loved, but I know that I'm in moderation. Like, I could eat it here and there. I'm not gonna be eating this every fucking day. Also, these are the products I use on my skin, which is the L'Oreal Pro Glow Inflatable Foundation. I use the e.l.f. in Dusty Rose Cream Blush. I use the e.l.f. Medium Contour Cream. And I use the True Match, L'Oreal's True Match Radiant Concealer. But yeah, like I was saying, it's not something that I just decided over one day to the next. If something that you want to know about me is that I don't make decisions lightly. I'm always the one that I'm second guessing and thinking about everything over again. Sorry if you hear my cousin cough in the background, she's sick. But I'm always second guessing everything. I'm making sure, especially as a mother, like, my biggest fear is surgery. I've only had surgery one time in my life, when I fractured my ankle a couple years ago, and that was scary in its own. And like, I had surgery because like I had to, and it was emergency surgery. But this is a choice that I'm making. But I think of it as a choice that it's so good for my health. It's so good for me, for my lifestyle, my kids. Like I said, I want to be here for them when they get older. I also joined this Facebook group of gastric girls with gals, and honestly, that group has been also very motivational and making me feel good about the decision that I made, because there's a lot of people out there that unfortunately will make you feel shit about the decision you made. They'll literally make you feel like you shouldn't make these decisions, and honestly, that really sucks, because sometimes it could be your own friends and family that can make you feel like that, which I'm grateful that my friends and family like are very much, sorry, I had a hiccup, are very much supportive of my decision. They all like, girl, do it. Like, they're just, obviously a little nervous, because there's no matter what, with any surgery that you do, there's always risks and factors like that. But they're happy for me. They know that that's something I've always wanted, is to lose weight. And I've already done the steps now to lose weight, but they know that this is going to make me feel a lot better. Like, I have a lot of pains and aches in my body. Sometimes I don't show it every day, but I get up and do what I gotta do. But it's definitely, a lot of these aches are gonna help. The losing weight is gonna help a lot with these aches, especially my ankle. Like, I fractured my ankle a couple years ago in 3 freaking places, and my ankle's always swollen. And the one thing my surgeon for my ankle always tells me is, like, the only way, like, you're gonna be able to get that swelling down and that pain to, like, limit is by getting weight off of your body, which, duh. Like, so I lost a little bit of what I was saying earlier because, like, you know, cutting off videos and all that, but whatever. When I was saying about, like, some people might come on here and try to talk, honestly, I don't mind if you haters come on here and say something about, you know, me doing surgery, because honestly, you're gonna give me fucking engagement points. So please, come to my shit and talk shit, and just make sure you share it too, so your hating ass friends can also share it. Give me them engagement points, fuck it. But it does make me feel like shit though when I do hear, not like shit, honestly, like, I don't really let it get to me, but it does suck when there's some people out there, like, I've had a couple comments from people that, you know, are close to me. Well, no, not close to me, but people I know that kind of have been like, are you sure, like, you really want to do that, like, and I'm just like, yes, I really want to fucking do that. Do I want to better myself? Yes. Do I want to get healthy? Yes. Do I want to be here in the long run for my kids? Yes. The answer is fucking yes. Like, I am doing this not for just myself, but for my kids. Like, and it's not, like I said, it's not an easy like surgery. It's not something that you're gonna go through and be like, from one day to another, be so good and perfect. Like, no, like, it's not the easy way out. And that's the thing that I'm like telling people. I'm like, it's really not the easy way out. Like, you really go through some stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I still have to go to, this is another thing. This is something that honestly my medical team has taught me, like my nutritionist and my surgeon, is that this is not an easy way out, like, whatsoever. She's like, it's a lifestyle change. There's a reason why they put you through all these medical appointments and stuff before to get approved, because it really, like I said, it's a mental health thing too. It's not just physical. And, you know, they were telling me, like, a lot of people think like there's an easy way out, but this is just really a tool. Like, you still have to, yes, you're gonna lose a lot of weight because of surgery, because it cuts your stomach down, but you have to put in a lot of that weight, like, after. Something I've learned too from, like, watching other people I've seen their experience, like, they stall in weight. Some people don't lose a lot, and they do lose a good amount, but they don't lose a lot, and then they, like, stall in weight, but they're not sitting there making the lifestyle changes of eating better, of going to the gym, of working out, even getting some walks in, water, your water intake, all that matters when you're losing weight. So saying that it's the easy way out honestly sometimes pisses me out, because I'm like, go ahead and start doing all these things. Go from being like me, you know, big and having really bad habits, to then having to switch up. I'm telling you, it's a mental take, especially when you're a parent and you work 2 jobs and there's just a lot going on in your life, with, like, most of us, all of us have, and you have to do all these changes on top of that. Like, it is a lot on your mental health. And I've suffered from depression and anxiety for years now, and so I've had to learn to also take care of myself mentally and physically. So it's not the easy way out. So for any of you who think it is, like, anyway, on a happy note, I am excited. I really hope that he tells me today that we can schedule my surgery. I don't know for when we'll schedule it for. You know, we're in November right now, and all the holidays are coming, and I'm also, like, you know, a cosmetologist, so this is the times where we're pretty busy at the salon, and it will be really hard to take off. But, you know, I can't turn down, like, what surgery they tell me, because, you know, he's a pretty busy man, and I really want to be healed before I go on a trip in March. So yeah, we'll see today what he says. I am a little nervous, but at the same time, like, you know, fingers crossed. I have lost 30 pounds, and I'm hoping that he says, you know what, like, I could see, like, he never really gave me a number of how much to lose. He just basically said, like, you know, I want you to lose some weight, obviously. It's funny, he used this term that, like, I've told, like, all my friends and family, and everybody just fucking cracks up. Literally called me centralized obese. Do you guys know what that means? Like, first of all, when he first said it to me, I started freaking dying. I was like, what? I was like, I've never been called centralized obese. I was like, I've been called fat and obese, but centralized obese had me fucking dying. And he said, well, really what centralized obese means, he's like, it's that basically when like, a lot of people sometimes when they gain weight, they have weight, like, kind of spread all over their body. Like, my best friend, she's very much like that. Like, her weight is not, like, you will look at her, but her weight literally goes, like, you know, proportionalized around. Like, yes, she has a little belly, but, like, I feel like her weight proportionalizes around, whereas my weight, like, literally most of it's in my stomach right now. So he was like, obviously the surgery is on your stomach, so like I would like for you to have lost a good amount of weight before we go in, because again, health reasons. Like there's people who at my weight have gotten the surgery, well, my like starting weight have gotten the surgery, but you know, they also came from way higher up in weight. But it's like he said, like, you know, the more I lose, the more like, you know, it helps chances for like risks and all that. And of course, like I would want to do that to make sure I don't risk myself. Anyway, guys, let me get dressed and then I'm gonna come back for Lola's final thoughts. So yeah, my final thoughts are just don't let nobody get in the way of you being a better version of you. Like if I did surgery, listen to some people, I probably wouldn't do it. Okay, and I know this is gonna be, like I said, for the better version of me. So do what you want to do. Don't let nobody else's opinion stop you from doing that. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna take you guys along the journey with me of, you know, my surgery, everything. Okay. But anyway, I appreciate whoever's watching, who has been watching me, who has been supporting me. I really do appreciate you guys, and I love y'all. And like a year from now, I hope that we have grown to a lot, and that I'm out there with makeup brands and doing a lot of things. I'm manifesting that for myself and you guys, the ones who have been watching me from the start. You guys are the real fucking MVPs, because you guys were my first supporters, and I really do love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Anyway, let me not get emotional because I'm already going to an emotional appointment. I gotta get my ass to my doctor's appointment, so I will see you guys in that next video. Okay, bye.